Well, hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Chicago. Let's see if we get the camera straight here. We're just calibrating here. There we go. How does that look? Does that look pretty good? Okay, good morning. Well, yeah, good. We're right at the noon hour, 12 o'clock on the dot. And we'll head over, since it's such a nice, bright, sunshiny day, we'll head over into Millennium Park. I want to check out the fall colors. Mary Therese, thanks for tuning in. Brandon, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we gotta do YouTube at lunch. I usually do YouTube at lunch. I was doing my best to do TikTok. Starting Friday, I had my usual issues. Some people sent me some good messages. It's not just me. There's other people having issues with TikTok. I know other people were able to stream okay. I'm happy with being on YouTube because look, we can stream. It shows it's not my service provider because we're streaming at 3,800 kilobits per second, and it has something to do with my TikTok app. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, or I'm on the naughty list, but I'm able to stream. It goes for the first 2 minutes on TikTok, or 5 minutes. I was able to stream for 5 minutes, and then it puts a limit on the amount of people that can view my live, and then it starts messing with my connection. It has something to do with the TikTok app because I don't have streaming issues with other things, and it's funny, isn't it? Isn't it funny? It makes me paranoid, severely paranoid. But yeah, the quality's so much better, and that's why we're going to check out the wonderful fall colors. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll keep on keeping on. This ain't going to stop us. Look at this. We're going to look at the Wrigley Building. Michigan Avenue's looking nice. Look, we got the light. These trees are still green, so we're the second to the last day of October here in Chicago. Michigan Avenue at Randolph. Yeah, I'm on the naughty list. But I'll tell you what, the holiday Christmas lights, you're in the right place. They're going to look really good on YouTube because on Friday night I went to Oak Street and they got the purple lights for Halloween and they looked fantastic. I threw the rerun up on the flat screen when I got home, and it looked really nice. Yeah, Brandon, I'm glad. Wes, thanks for tuning in. Mary Therese, yeah. But we'll do the best we can. Hope everybody's having a good Monday. Yeah, this sunshine's nice. I am wearing a winter coat. It is about 40 degrees, but I am not wearing my knit cap. I just got a regular ball cap on. I don't even feel like I need to wear gloves because 40 degrees and sunshine isn't too bad for people that live in Chicago. You know what I'm talking about. We're gonna enjoy this bright sunshine. Look how bright the sunshine. Look how nice the colonnade looks. Yeah, we get snow. Maybe I'll be able to film some snow tomorrow. That'll freak out the people that tune in from warmer climates. Yeah, well, snow on Halloween, it's not surprising. And I know it's gonna mess with everybody's costumes. But Brandon, there was a lot of people up in Wrigleyville on Saturday night. I had to film it and posted it on TikTok, and it was nice to see people partying up there. People were having a good time, and here, we'll get the camera straight here. It's a constant battle getting the camera straight. There we go. 33 in Omaha. Lisa, how's it going? Yeah, we got the cold, but we got the sunshine. Look at that. Look how nice the colonnade looks. Look at that. We can get the whole Prudential building in. Both of them, the old and the new one. Smurfit Stone. Hey, they're playing music over at the what's soon to be the ice skating rink. Let me go across the mud here. Yeah, we got to enjoy the sun today because it's probably going to be gloomy and snow flurries tomorrow. Happy Halloween. This will be where they put the holiday tree, I think, here at Millennium Park. This is what they did last year. That's a cute dog. Hey, welcome to Millennium Park. Nothing big. We'll just I'm on the search for fall colors. Looks like there's some fall colors up there by the bean. Look how they got the ice skating rink. They already cleared it off, and they're going to get it ready for ice skating. So, signs of the changing seasons here in Chicago. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah. So good. Well, good. And, you know, I was happy on Friday night when we switched from, I know Brandon, I know you tried to tune in on TikTok on Friday night. We were having all kinds of problems, so we switched to YouTube. We got my personal record for YouTube. We got 50 people tuning in on Friday, which was great. So we must have had some new people tuning in on YouTube for our Friday walk home. And we did see some more Halloween decorations. I went up Astor Street, and then I signed off. I talked to Sarah, and then we saw the critical mass bike ride. Look at the bean here. Welcome to Millennium Park. There's the bean under construction. You see all the how much they got ripped up there, and we lost some of these trees. There were some trees over there. I'm filming over the fence here. Here, I won't spend too much time. Here's Casa Bonita. Hey, they're taking a nice selfie. Yeah, there was 30. There was 30 this morning. That was really good. And I know most people are working right now. It's not the most convenient time at lunchtime for people to tune in, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not getting rid of TikTok yet. We'll keep it as a backup. Other people are able to stream on it. I see all the New York live streamers are able to stream on New York without a problem. It's just me. But there was another, Mona sent me a good link. There's other people. What's his name? He's a very popular TikToker. Whack-a-mole, whatever his name is, something Whack-a-mole. He has like 350,000 followers and like 30 million likes. He's a very popular, I'm sure you'd recognize him. You've seen him. He's turning on TikTok too. He's getting very angry. His account's almost being destroyed by TikTok, even though he has 350,000 followers, because of his commentary on the Mideast war. And he framed it exactly right. He was like, he's trying to make a distinction between the Palestinian people and Hamas, and he gets strikes against his account. They're going to ban his account. He says TikTok's taking sides in the war, and he's very vocal about it. And so we knew this was going to happen. That's why we need YouTube and other outlets. I'm going to keep my Instagram, because we need other outlets. We can't just rely on one. And look, we got some fall colors here. There, we see some fall colors here on the trees here. Let's see if my stream is okay. Let's head across the bridge here. There's some nice fall colors over there. We'll check out the yellow, or these locust trees, and then we'll get great views to the, and I know I film this all the time, but I just want to, I haven't been able to film it with the fall colors. The Frank Urie Pritzker band show here in Millennium Park. And I know this is very touristy, but I'm at work. You gotta understand what's going on. We got all these good people here taking photos, and yeah. Yeah, this is great. Look at it. Yeah, look at that nice photo op. Yeah, how's it going? That's great. Be creative. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Mayo, how's it going? Yeah, thanks for being on. Thank you, appreciate it. Chris. No one on stage practicing? No, not today. I know it's too cold. You know, we missed gone are the days of the summer when we had the symphony giving free concerts at lunch. But the sunshine's nice, you know. And again, I got the gloves off. I got the winter coat on. But see, just like them, it's not that bad. 40 degrees in the sun. We got a little wind. Here we got some fall colors. A lot of these have already lost their leaves. Look how these trees have already lost their leaves, and those leaves are still green over there. Yeah, Amber, look at this. Look at Amber. Thank you for tuning into YouTube. Yeah, the YouTube stream's working like a charm today. I hope it'll continue. I hope I don't jinx it by being sounding so confident, but we had all kinds of problems the last 3 days on TikTok. I reinstalled the TikTok out, cleared up my cache, bits per second, 720p, and I'm so tired of people on TikTok telling me it's my service provider when it's clearly TikTok. But no one will fault TikTok because everybody loves TikTok. You're gonna take TikTok, they're gonna go down with the ship with TikTok. And I understand, you know, a lot of people have a lot at stake with that app. A lot of people are making money off that app. And it's the nature of the biz. Look at the nice bridge here. Here's the pedestrian bridge across Columbus Avenue here in Chicago. And once we get over here, we'll turn around and show you some of the We'll show you some of the great skyline views here. And yeah, already you look south here on Columbus. Yeah, I don't know. Does anybody know if they schedule their practices? That's a good question. I don't know off the top of my head. I usually just walk through here. Usually it's around noon. They're already playing at noon in summertime. They do schedule their actual performances in the park, and there's a website where you can check out Summer Symphony in the park there with the Chicago Symphony Orchestra, and they have all that. I saw Vic Cohen went to some of the performances and was at the front row there shaking hands with the people performing. And look at the nice skyline here. Look at the beautiful blue skies. Yeah, we spoke too soon. Now it's cutting out. It's cutting out when I go across. How's it going, Denise? How you doing? Thanks for waving there. So good. Here, we'll keep moving here. We'll keep moving, see if we can get the stream back. Yeah, now we're back up to 3,800 kilobits per second. So I dropped out there 1 second when I was going across the bridge there. But now we got the beautiful skyline views. Thanks. If I cut out, just stay on. We'll come back. We'll walk out of it. Good. It's better now. Thanks for the feedback. And it makes me neurotic. It makes me neurotic. Isn't it funny how, like, before TikTok and live streaming existed, I could walk and have like a peaceful lunch and not worry about my cell phone connection. And now it's like the constant bane of my existence is that, you know, no matter what platform I'm on, the worst thing I fear is when people say we can't see you right now, you know, and it makes me neurotic. It just does, you know, and I appreciate the feedback, but it's just so frustrating on my end. It's frustrating on your end that we rely on this technology and it shows you how touchy it is, at least for me. And I'm doing the best I can. There's a lot of things I don't understand about live streaming. And lovely blue sky. Yeah, look at this. Look how the reflection here in this curve here. We'll get the skyline here. Look at that. Yeah, we got some birds making some nice noises. Lovely blue sky. Yeah, it's nowhere as bad as TikTok. TikTok, I don't blame anybody for not watching that. I had people write me dirty emails because they were faulting me, and they won't blame TikTok, but they'll fault me. So I thank you for being so forgiving. They'll be like, I'm never watching your page again. You can't maintain a constant stream. You use Cricket as a cell phone. I'm like, no, I don't use Cricket. Why, you know? It just cracks me up. You're a horrible person because you cannot maintain a TikTok live stream. And I'm sure TikTok thinks I'm a horrible person. TikTok does not like me at all. Here in the city mini golf, they packed it up. So they had this whole mini golf here. We of course we had TikToks on the mini golf and all that, but the season's over. They're starting to pack it up. There's still the few things over there. Yeah, I know. You're right. I agree. That's the most depressing thing about being on social media is that you realize that a lot of people really don't like you, like just for being yourself, you know. And they'll tell you. They'll be like, we don't like where you live. We don't like the content you post. We think you're a horrible person. And I'm like, well, just watch something else. No, we want to watch you and bash you. And that's our new purpose in life. I'm like, man, you have a lot of time in your hands. Isn't there somebody else you can bash besides me? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about the trolls on TikTok. Look how they got this wonderful playground here. And we'll kind of skirt the edge of it here. We'll, look at this there. You can see the Sears Tower. Look at that. Thanks for getting the jokes there. Yeah, J-Cat. Go ahead, roll. Yeah, you love looking at winter from Florida. And we're not even to winter yet. We still got green trees, you know. Yeah, see, but you see, you know, they're doing fine. You just put a hat on, dress in layers. You know, it's all relative. You know, you deal with the heat in Florida, and we know you can deal with it. We don't make fun of you for the heat. I'm sure you don't make fun of us because of the cold, because someone needs to live in the north. Snow is beautiful sometimes. We'll show it to you here. We'll do our best. Look, they're playing with the dolphin. They got this nice little, look how nice the leaves look. They got this lighthouse. Look, play equipment may be hot. Use caution. Especially this metal slide. Look how they got this nice metal slide. You can slide down the lighthouse. Look at that. We're in Maggie Daly Park and Millennium Park here. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, look at that. If I was a kid, I would love that. You got this nice playground. I am a kid. I'm a big kid, as you guys know. I'll slide down it. I have no shame. Yeah, I miss the cooler weather. It feels great. As long as the sun's shining, you know. Look, they got like little mounds and stuff. Look at that. Enchanted Forest for all ages. See, it's for all ages. And so here we'll head out the other end here. Here's the nice, when we've shown this before, here's the nice suspension bridge. Here are the crows. The crows are giving me the what for. The crows are like, they're making the call there. Look at that. Look at this nice suspension bridge. And what I like to do, since we're here, let's walk across this thing. It's just amazing that, look at all these slides here. They got these crazy slides. Maggie Daly Park here, Millennium Park, Chicago. I feel like a big kid. No climbing outside of netting. Here, let's go up the ramp here. See if I can make it to the top without sliding down. And really, they don't want adults going across here, but there's no one playing here. So I'm just doing this for the edification of people tuning in. Look at this great view to the Chicago skyline from this. And they got the fall colors. We're on this suspension bridge thing, which is play equipment for kids. And you see, look how nice it is there. And then we'll head down to Buckingham Fountain. I'm just doing this along the way because it leads to this nice mound where you got a spectacular view of the Chicago skyline. You can spiral up this mound. And look at that. Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to Maggie Daly Park within Grant Park. Thanks for tuning in. And look all the way over to the Wanda Vista, the St. Regis. And then we'll head down here. We'll go right out. We'll go down to we'll get little views of Lake Michigan, and we'll head right down towards Buckingham Fountain, or at least try to. Let's see, that's what we just went across. We went across that, and we'll head out this eastern exit. They got limited access to this playground. Thanks for tuning in. Look at that. Hey Chris, how's it going? Yeah, we're getting some nice fall color. Those yellow leaves look nice. See, here's how the other gate is. Enchanted Forest, all ages. You got rocks and upside down trees and plenty of picnic tables. We're over by Millennium Park. We'll get fantastic skyline views with this bright sunshine. And I'm going to confirm that Buckingham Fountain, I'm sure they got it turned off because we might get a hard freeze tomorrow. The forecast is for a low of 29 tomorrow. We're over by DuSable Lakeshore Drive. There's the S-curve, Navy Piers off in the distance. You see where we're at here. And so we'll head down across the Monroe Street and head into Butler Field and see if we can make it down to Buckingham Fountain. We got 1220. We're still streaming at 3,800 kilobits per second. We only cut out that one time when we were on the pedestrian bridge. So thanks for tuning in. Yeah, look at that. Lake's looking good. So we're missing the light here. I wish I was up there. Yeah, this is a long light, but we'll still find a way to cross. With all these good people ahead of us here. And keep on trucking here. So bear with me, we'll get beautiful skyline views here in a second. There's some nice fall colors. Look at the trees. Loud and clear, clear the rear. St. Paul. Yeah, the cold weather's coming soon. Thanks for tuning in from St. Paul. That's great. Hey, we do have the light. Good. So you see how you can go down into Monroe parking garage. There's parking underneath all that playground equipment we just saw. I'll make sure the car is not turning right here. Jean-Baptiste Point du Sable Lakeshore Drive. Here's looking west on Monroe. We'll go back and kind of get views of the skyline there. We'll head across Butler Field here. This is another big field. Look at the fall colors we got over here. We got some nice yellows. And these trees have mostly lost their leaves already. Huh. Yeah, we might have snow. I know I might have snow to broadcast tomorrow. And people are like, do you walk in the winter? I'm like, if you live in Chicago, you end up walking in the winter. You get used to it. You know, like we stay inside we stay underground all winter. Everybody goes to Florida. You just dress in layers. It's not too bad. And if this day was in January, people would be jogging shirtless on the lakefront. People in Chicago know what I mean. Because you get a sunny 40-degree day in January, that's like a heat wave. Look, yeah, look at Butler Field. Look at the Chicago skyline. Kevin, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Merck, yeah. Oh, we were talking to you, Merck from St. Paul. Yeah, that's good. Thanks for tuning in. Look at the skyline views, and look at the 1000M. It's not 1,000 feet tall. They call it 1000M because the address is 1000 South Michigan Avenue. And look at those little puffy clouds. You got like one puffy cloud. Otherwise, it's severe clear blue azure skies. And there, let's go back and get the rest of the skyline here. It's so wide. It's so wide, I can't get it all in. Yeah. No, I'd much rather prefer filming in YouTube, and we might have to go to that, where we're getting close, because I'm almost to 3,000 hours viewing time. I already passed, thanks to you all, thanks for subscribing, and everybody else. We're well over 500 subscribers. So once I get to the 3,000, you know, we unlock some stuff, and then once we get to 1,000, I start getting the ad money, which then I might completely make the switch, because TikTok is horrible about paying out their creators. That's what the whack-a-mole guy was talking about. On, you know, I'm sure you know that guy from TikTok. He's all over TikTok. He's like a pundit. And Mona sent me some good links. People are like, oh, it's your imagination. No, it's really happening. Other creators are reporting on this. TikTok's keeping your money and they're keeping my money. And I can say it because we're on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. Look at this beautiful skyline views. Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to Grant Park. We'll cross right down. And hey, Buckingham Fountain is still on. What is it? The second to the last day of October. You're in luck. Thanks for tuning in. I can see through the trees. Buckingham Fountain is still on. They haven't turned it off yet. So we'll get some nice skyline views with Buckingham Fountain with the fall colors. And we'll run across the street here because there's a car coming. And we'll head right down into the center of Grant Park. Yeah, Big Joe Sarna. Yeah, we'll look into that. Big Joe Sarna. Was he the alderman? Was he the alderman of the downtown? Yeah. Or he was somebody else. I'll look into that. Thanks. I like talking about Chicago history. And Oh, the Grant Park at the Park District. He ran the Park District. Joe Sarna ran the Park District. That's interesting. Yeah, let's look into that. Thanks for the good info. And yeah, Chicago's history's full of characters like that. You know, New York had Robert Moses, and we had Big Joe Sarna. Very powerful positions. Look, the fountain's on. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's better to keep it running at this point. I wonder if they're going to shut it down before tonight, because we're supposed to get down to 29 degrees, right? I saw a 2.9 in the forecast. Love and marriage, yeah, but the fountain's still on. I thought it would be off. I thought for sure the fountain would be off when we went down here. I'm glad we went down here. Thanks for tuning in. So let's go through these nice landscape gardens here. Look at the skyline. Look at north. They got, I call these the French. I know there's French formal gardens in Lincoln Park, but these are the French formal gardens. At least that's what I call them, by Buckingham Fountain here. And you look at the nice fall colors. We're the second to the last day of October. What is it? October 30th. Tomorrow's Halloween. And I saw some people trick-or-treating on Clark Street yesterday, and even though it was kind of rainy, and maybe there'll be more people out tonight and tomorrow. I know it's going to be really cold, especially if we get some snow tomorrow. He was the district manager for the area at the Park District. So he was the district manager for the Park District. Thanks for the good info. I'll look into that. And yeah, that's interesting. Chicago's Park District's vast and huge, as you can imagine, the amount of parks and things they manage. And but see, how's it going? See, look at this. Look at the beautiful formal gardens here. And here, we'll check out this little fountain on our way. They got these little fountains on either side, and able to stream on from the Buckingham Fountain with no issues. We'll see if we can get it to come back here. Yeah, we're coming back. We're coming back. So thanks for, if I cut out there for a second, it was just, I was in the little zone there. We're at 3,800 kilobits per second. You can see those nice gardens that we just came through, the nice trees there with the yellow. There's Pie Life. It's closed up, but there's the Buckingham Fountain looking nice. Look at those beautiful skies. Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to the end of October. We were here, I don't know if any of you remember, on TikTok in May. We were here when they turned it on. And Tom Skilling, the great meteorologist that's retiring from Channel 9, WGN, he was the master of ceremonies. And he hit the button, and we had a nice time watching them turn on the Buckingham Fountain. And we had such a great summer. And here we are at the end of the season, and it's still on. Yeah, the Married with Children, thanks for tuning in. Is everybody seeing us okay? See the lake over here? Yeah, the kids are having fun. Good afternoon, Ryan. Thanks for tuning in. Look, we're at the Buckingham Fountain here in Chicago, and they still have it turned on. We'll get beautiful views to the skyline when we circle around. We'll circle around, and you'll be able to see all that with it behind the fountain there. But we're going to show the fountain. And what a beautiful day, even though it's 40 degrees. I feel warm. I got my winter coat on, and I feel warm. It's sunny, light winds, 40 degrees here. And then look at the lake. Look at the beautiful lake there, Lake Michigan. Little puffy clouds. Yeah, Tom Skilling's retiring. That broke. Somebody told me that news, and then I confirmed it, and he gave his whole, and I guess he's still, I don't know if he's gonna, if there's a timeline, if he stopped doing it, or if he's gonna go to the end of the year. But yeah, and I'm sure we'll still see him around doing stuff. He's like a local celebrity. And yeah, look at the Buckingham Fountain. It's looking nice. Thanks for tuning in. There's the Sears Tower emerging. They're taking nice photos there. Yeah, look at that. And look, there's a truck. Somebody drove their truck up here. That's a nice parking spot, isn't it? Hey, I'll park by the fountain. Where we leave our car? We left it by the fountain. Okay, or your truck. Hey, Married with Children. Yeah, I'll sing the Frank Sinatra song. Yeah, Love and Marriage. Yeah, look at all these people. Oh, Linda Kohlmeyer. Yeah, thanks. That's a blast from the past. That's great. Yeah. Yeah, the lottery. Yeah, they always would pull those lottery ball, the numbered balls out of the hopper there. Yeah. But look at that. Look at the Buckingham Fountain. It's looking nice. We're actually south of it, looking straight north now. And you can see over there's a great view to the Sears Tower, the Willis Tower, whatever you want to call it. We'll pan over to the Buckingham Fountain with the rest of the skyline over to the St. Regis. Nice fall colors over to Lake Michigan. And then if I keep going, there's the whole South Loop skyline, the 1000M topping out there. And that's all residential high-rises here, but there's the wonderful Loop skyline here of Chicago. And then there's the Buckingham Fountain still on this late until October 30th, 2023. Yeah, we're streaming clear to the rear. Take that, TikTok, you're losing out. Moving to YouTube. Yeah, so we'll head just straight towards the skyline. Isn't that nice? Yeah, look at this. I didn't expect for it to be on. I fully expected to come over here today, and I thought it would be off because we did not get below freezing by the lake last night. We got down to like 35, 30 maybe. No, like 34 maybe. And when I rode into work on a divvy bike, the water was still liquid. There wasn't any frozen puddles or anything. And so maybe tonight, I know the suburbs got colder. The suburbs might actually did get below freezing, because usually the lake still keeps us warm this time of the year in Chicago, Lake Michigan. And look at all these people gathered to still watch the fountain. Yeah, that skyline's great. See, and we can watch the reruns. Immediately, YouTube makes it easy for me. Nope, I'm losing my hat. That wind almost blew off my head. YouTube makes it easy for me. I can just, the whole live recording. And so if you miss it, you can watch any part of the whole thing. I gotta be really careful with my speech because it gets recorded. I don't want to say anything stupid because it gets recorded for posterity. So we do the best we can. I do make corrections, you know, just like everybody doing stuff on the fly. You know, we do the best we can. But hey, it's the nature of live streaming. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we'll head right straight towards the Sears Tower there, and we'll go up towards Michigan Avenue. We'll walk by we'll see if we get bandwidth by the Lions there at the Art Institute. Sometimes I lose my connection there, but we'll give it a try. And I think you guys understand what's going on here. Yeah, look at that beautiful skyline. So we'll leave the Buckingham Fountain, and I can't wait to go back and look at it in the reruns there, see how it came out there. Yeah, we'll check out the beautiful Michigan Avenue skyline and head right back up into work. We got 12:33. Look, there's the Congress Hotel. People always ask me, what's haunted? The Congress Hotel. I think the Congress Hotel is having a Halloween thing because they actually advertise that they're a haunted hotel for Halloween. Stay in the Congress Hotel on October 31st and tell me if you see any poltergeist activity. Yeah, Tara, thanks for tuning in. And yeah, Tara, I looked into it. I don't think I'm streaming 4K. They said even if you would try to stream at 4K, TikTok would force it down into 1080p or 1080 whatever I or P, and it doesn't matter. So there's something else going on, and I'll never be able to figure out what it is. Here's a nice squirrel. So I'm just going to go with what works. YouTube seems to be working right now. I really liked how the video quality looked on Friday night, filming at nighttime. The light, it picked up the light really well from the windows, and I think it'll look really good for the Christmas and Halloween decorations. And so you know, I'll try TikTok one time tonight, and if I got the same issues, we'll switch right back to YouTube. So you know what to do. If I can't stream on TikTok, see if I'm on YouTube, and we'll go from there. But there's the Lincoln statue. We'll have to go under this tree here. They got some are these tombs? What is this? This is freaky. They got some metal boxes here. I'm climbing through the woods. There's some nice fall colors. Look at that. Trees are looking nice. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if the Congress Hotel changed its name. It's been the Congress Hotel. It might have been in the 1990s. It might have been different. It's been the Congress for a while, and of course, it's ironic now because Congress Avenue has been changed to Ida B. Wells, and so there's not even a Congress Avenue. There's still a Congress Hotel because the hotel was named after Congress Avenue, which goes in between Roosevelt University. Used to. Ida B. Wells now. It's Ida B. Wells Boulevard, and still connects with the Eisenhower. And oh, look at the Metropolitan building there. That's the Metropolitan building there. Look how nice it looks. And that used to be the CNA, but now it's Northern Trust took it over, and you see how the logo changed. Look at this. We're looking over. This is the trough of the Metra and South Shore lines that come through Grant Park on their way to Millennium Station and Van Buren Station. And there's Roosevelt University. Chris, hand over your heart, alma mater. And here we got a train pulling into Monroe Station right there. Look at that. Is that a South Shore? What is that? Can't tell if that's a Metro or South Shore. It looks like a South Shore because it's got the electric lines. Yeah, that's a NICTY. That's a South Shore train that'll take you to South Bend, go to Gary and Hammond and Hegwish. You ever want to go to Hegwish, you take the South Shore thing, NICTY, NICTD. There's the L train. Here, hold on a second. I'm going to zoom in here. There, we're looking straight down Van Buren. And there's the L train going by there. Yeah, good. Isn't this nice? This adds value. Yeah, and it all gets recorded. We can watch the reruns. If something interesting happens, we cut out the clips and post it. And we've been doing this on TikTok all year, but I've had so many problems and headaches with TikTok. I lost my account completely. I had to rebuild it back. It actually might be a good thing in hindsight because it forced me to build up a presence on YouTube. And now that I'm starting to have problems with TikTok again, I'm ready to like make a clean break. And we might keep the TikTok account for reruns. I still may post stuff. I still may attempt to go live there. But if they will not allow me to go live here, we'll do it on YouTube. And the benefit is we have better conversations. It's better resolution. You can watch it in widescreen. You can watch the full live reruns. And so, you know, it almost like makes the decision easy, you know. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Thanks, Chris, for mentioning that. They got the American Indians on the horses here. And you're right. They used to have, one was called the bowman. One was called the spearman. Because one had a bow and arrow or a bow and spear. And the other one had a spear, you know. And They took the weapons out years ago. You can still see them. They got the larger ones. And I used to think they were at top, but they're sitting in front of it there. Yeah, these beautiful vintage early skyscrapers. Of course, the auditorium building designed by Adler and Sullivan, Louis Sullivan and his partner Adler. And then these buildings here, these are old clubs and stuff. These are old like. Here, we'll get the walk here. We'll head across here. Here's this metro station, which looks like a French, it looks like an Art Nouveau. It looks like an Art Nouveau Parisian style, like you're in the French metro system. And people from out of town call our metro the metro because in France it is called the metro, le metro. I know it's confusing, but Look at these. These are classic Beaux-Arts, Second Empire, French style pediments, or you know, the entrance to Grant Park there that goes up to the fountain. And here's what Chris was talking about. Let me zoom in here. These are the two Native American statues, American Indian statues, that are on the horses here, that are on either side of Ida B. Wells. And you see how that was the bowman. He was having a bow and arrow, and they took the bow and arrow out, and that was the spearman. If I can get my finger, that was the spearman on that side, and they took the spear out, but they're still here. And let me pan out here. Yeah, you're right. I'm constantly afraid of getting my account suspended by TikTok. I cannot put, as a business partner, as a creator, I cannot put stock in a company that will simply delete all your information without warning. You know, and that's what everybody deals with. Look at the, here's what Chris was talking about, these wonderful Native American Indian statues here that are on either side of Ida B. Wells. This is Ida B. Wells. You see, there's the Congress Hotel. Let me make sure I'm zoomed out all the way. I guess I am. No, there we go. There you go. So there's the Congress Hotel. There's Roosevelt University, designed by Louis Sullivan and his partner Adler. That's Roosevelt University. That was built in 1892. Load-bearing walls, Congress Hotel. But here's, yeah, these statues. And it's amazing they survived because, of course, we lost the Columbus statue. These are arguably more controversial with the woke crowd, but I'm glad they're still here personally. And like many Americans, you know, with that have ancestry that goes far back enough, I have Melungeon ancestry, so, you know, I'm a mutt. I'm mixed with a bunch of, you know, but that doesn't mean I can claim tribal rights just like people that grew up within a Native American nation. It's different. My citizenship was American, so I'm just an American like everybody else. But I'm proud of it, and I'm proud of what my ancestors went through. It was a rough time, and they had to deny their ancestry because of the discrimination that went on in this country, and people know what I'm talking about. So let's keep on going this way. Let's head north on Michigan Avenue, and we got 1243. So I'm gonna head straight north. I'm gonna try to make as much time as I can here going back to work here. Thanks for being on. Yeah, you can see where the bow and arrow was. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Let's see. I missed some comments here. Let's see what we talking about. Okay, the hotel. Good. We're talking about. Let me get across the street here before this light changes here. We got the green light here. I don't know how much time's left. So yeah, here's the metro entrance. Look at that. Look, it looks like that could be in France. Look at that. Yeah, it goes to Van Buren Station. So the hotel is frequently noted as one of the most haunted buildings in Chicago. Thank you. Room 1252, haunted by a Czech Jewish refugee and her two sons. That is awesome. Thanks for the information, the way I roll. She was depressed by the disappearance of her husband, reportedly threw her sons out of the window before leaping out of the roof and falling 12 stories to her death. So that's the Congress Hotel. Thanks for looking that up. So that's why, one of the reasons why it's haunted. Room 1252 and there's literally hundreds of rooms, and it's a huge hotel. And that's fine, Kevin Gallagher. We're working on a solution. Please watch the reruns. Thanks for subscribing. Eventually I'll have subscriptions on YouTube where for like a small fee, a few dollars a month, you'll be able to subscribe and you'll be able to support me that way. On my TikTok, there's a link to the PayPal. You can directly PayPal me like 50 cents or $1 or whatever. Please don't. I appreciate everybody's support. I don't expect it. I know TikTok has the little gifts and stuff. YouTube's supposed to do that, but they haven't started it yet. They're going to roll out their whole little gifting system, and I don't see them implementing it yet. But eventually YouTube's going to try to compete stronger with TikTok. I'm going to try to help YouTube compete against TikTok because I want to help them destroy TikTok because I have a motivation. TikTok treats me horrible. TikTok treats creators horribly. And, you know, I almost feel bad when people send me gifts, because TikTok takes a cut from every time you gift me. They take a little bit for themselves too, you know, where they're just, and it's because they're providing a service. I get it, you know, for free, and it's the whole economy of it all. But we'll figure out a way. So stay tuned. You know, I appreciate you watching me on YouTube. That's support enough for now, and we'll spread the word, get other people to subscribe, so we can get above 1,000, and then I'll start getting the ad money from YouTube. And imagine that, you know. I don't want to make you watch ads, but I want to make money from YouTube, you know, just like we're making money from TikTok supposedly. I don't know if anybody's making. I think TikTok's just making money off of us. Yeah, Chris, you're right. And supposedly YouTube's creating a portrait. It looks just like the Reels. It looks just like TikTok live streaming, where it'll have like the comments you can gift people. But YouTube has not rolled it out yet, and they will not put the live streaming feeds within the shorts. That's what TikTok does. You know how you're scrolling through a TikTok and then you get a live feed and you're like, oh, I might want to watch this. You know how you can discover new live streamers. YouTube needs to do that, and I wish they would. Now the problem is YouTube is the resolution on that app still has problems. Deo Talk talks about it too. Believe me, Deo Talk would switch, and I'm not speaking for Deo Talk, but Deo Talk would love to get away from TikTok too, because he has a lot of beefs with TikTok too. And, you know, he complains about it. I've heard him complain about it. Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to the front of the Art Institute. Here's the, look at this. So let's start this over here. Look at the fall colors here. We got the beautiful, and they got it closed. Here's the, there's a fountain over there where it's all the Great Lakes. And they got a beautiful courtyard here. But here we are in front of the Art Institute of Chicago. Thanks for tuning into YouTube. We'll go right by the lines here. Look how nice the yellow and purple mums look. People are taking photos in front of the lions. They look so nice in the sun. And right across the street, there's the begin sign for Route 66, where that FedEx is going across. Look up on that sign. It says begin Route 66, historic Route 66, right on Adams Street. This is the street that connects with the Sears Tower, the Willis Tower. And you know it's Adams Street because it's right even with the Art Institute of Chicago. And this is the Art Institute of Chicago. It's open on Mondays. And there's, look at that view to the Sears Tower, the Willis Tower. Route 66 goes down until it hits Ogden, and then it goes down to the southwest side and connects with other highways that go to California. Historic Route 66. But we're in front of the Lions here, in front of the Art Institute of Chicago. Look how nice they look. And look, we're streaming. Remember when I've tried to walk by here on TikTok and my TikTok goes out? We're streaming widescreen on YouTube. I'm having no issues. It like makes the decision for me, you know. I don't care if I'm not making any money. The TikTok stresses me out. YouTube is not stressing me out. I'm having an enjoyable experience. Hopefully you're having an enjoyable experience. We can talk. And let me turn the chat back on because I turned it off here. Yeah, used to the ads. That's good. They got us all conditioned. Yeah, Chicago has free days. Chicago has free days for the museums. Check out online. I don't know off the top of my head. I'm sure if you, mainly in the wintertime. In the wintertime, it seems like more often they have free days. The Art Institute, it used to be on Thursdays. Sometimes they would stay open later on Thursdays. They're closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. They used to, now they're only open Wednesdays through Mondays, so they can, because the union is strong there for the Art Institute, and that's the deal they got. But there's the L going by. We're crossing Monroe Street right here at Michigan Avenue. We'll walk right through, we're right back to Millennium Park. And so we'll cruise up here. We got 12:50. So this is perfect. I got 10 minutes. It'll be perfect. It'll only take me 10 minutes to walk straight up Michigan Avenue. We'll have these beautiful vintage skyscrapers. That's a Louis Sullivan the Gauge. Louis Sullivan the Gauge, these three buildings. And then there's the University Club. There's the Monroe building where the Pritzker Military Library is. They're going to have a new display. We might check that out. And then all the way to the Smurfit-Stone, this is Michigan Avenue. There's the Chicago Athletic Association. It's now a hotel. I've been kicked out of it. I used to film in there, and now they see me coming and they're like, you can't film in here. But people, there's enough TikToks on it and YouTubes that people know how beautiful the inside is. It used to be a private club and instrumental in the Chicago Cubs logo and other things like that. Chris knows what I'm talking about. Happy Monday. How's it going, Shanna? Yeah, pizza in the brain, pinky in the brain. Lisa always has great info. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks for helping out. Illinois residents. So, oh, that's it. You have to be an Illinois resident. Thanks, Lisa, for looking that up. I appreciate that. See, we crowdsource it. We're part of a team here. That's great. Thanks, everybody. So we're up to Madison here. Madison in Michigan. Chicago, Illinois. The Buckingham fountain was still on. And yeah, we're doing good. Look, Christy Weber Landscapes. Here, let's walk by the ice skating rink here. There's a police officer turning around there. Turning around in the middle of the street. All right. Going good. Going good. Good. Kevin, nah, it's okay. No, please save your money. I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in here. Look at here's hey, you see the bean? So there's the bean. Here's where the ice skating rink's going to be. They cleared it off already. As late as last week, there was still seating on here that they were clearing out. Look, you can see to the Jewelers building. See, we're right here by underneath the bean here. There's the old Montgomery Ward's offices, Michigan Avenue, Chicago. But yeah, probably in a few weeks, this might be ice. There might be people ice skating on this. Changing of the seasons here in Chicago. It feels like it too. Yeah, beautiful inside. Yeah, Chris, that's great. I'm glad you checked. Isn't it nice you could just go up there, sit by the fireplace, you know, and they got a Shake Shack in there, and just a beautiful, admire the beauty of the historic interior that used to be exclusive. It wasn't accessible to the public, and now it's accessible. You don't even have to stay in the hotel. You just make sure you're not live streaming. They'll let you in. Oh, wintertime. Yeah, hang by those fireplaces. Come on. You know, you can come over, get a hot chocolate, get a coffee, and just go over to the ice skating rink, walk to Millennium Park. All these great amenities that we share. And then in the back, they got a game room with like pool tables. They got like a chessboards and skeet ball. Chris, do you play skeet ball? I think they have a skeet ball in the back of the Chicago Athletic Association. There's the Cultural Center, which is another place to hang out with. You could just hang out there when it's open and admire the Tiffany domes and art exhibits they usually got in there. See, the city's not all bad. Positive, negatives, everything. Sometimes it's worth the risk. Nothing worthy in life comes without risk. Yeah, it's like an Agatha Christie. It's like it's like you're in Clue. It feels like you're in Clue. You're right. It's like an Agatha Christie murder mystery novel with the fireplace and the candlestick and who done it? Who done it? See, look, it's like a nice fall day. The coats are coming off. Yeah, thanks for coming along, everybody, today. This is working out. What we usually do at lunchtime in YouTube anyway, like I said, I'll do my best to try it again on TikTok tonight. And then I'll let people know if it's not working. I'll be like, please watch me on YouTube. see if anybody comes across the great divide between TikTok and YouTube to watch us. And I much rather would prefer to stream in YouTube anyway. It looks, I think the Christmas lights are going to look spectacular on YouTube. And here we are at Randolph, Michigan. We're waiting for the light to change. And so we'll, what time we got here? We got 12:55, so we got 5 more minutes. I'll walk a block north here. We'll check out the Pittsfield building, and then we'll check out the trees. See, the trees are still green here. Yeah, take care, Lisa. Take care, Tara, Merck, Shanna. Yeah, everybody's got to go back to work. I know. Got to go to work. What a bummer. We'll wait for these cars to turn here. There's the Water Reclamation District right there. They're reclaiming some water. Okay, now we're able to go. Let's see if we can go here. Yeah, we can go. And then eventually, this will be a restaurant. We've been waiting, eagerly anticipating a new restaurant. They're getting close to completion. It looks nice. We're right here at Randolph in Michigan. There's the Nederlander. Yeah. So these trucks have been driving up and down Michigan Avenue. Usually they have pro-Palestinian messages, and yeah, I'm all for freedom of speech. Some wealthy donor's paying for somebody to drive up and down Michigan, you know, and so, you know, isn't it interesting that someone's paying someone with a digital sign to drive around, and sign of the times here. But you know me, I'm all for free speech, but it just shows you money's speech. Those that have more money have more free speech. We learned that with Citizens United, and it's not an equal playing field. And so we know what's going on. But here we'll go by Garrett's Popcorn. Falling to Yum. Go to Garrett's Popcorn right here on Michigan Avenue. Of course, they got many locations throughout the city. It just happens to be the one close to where I work. Look how nice the Wrigley building looks there, looking straight at Michigan Avenue. Here we'll go right by Nutella, Nando's, Stan's Donuts. There's Stan's Donuts all over the city. Yeah, Tara in the way. You're doing good. The way I roll. Thanks for the good information with the Congress Hotel there. The way I roll, I appreciate it. And Tara and Lisa chimed in with some really good information about the Art Institute. I appreciate that. So yeah, enjoy the sunshine if you're in Chicagoland. If not, tune in tomorrow. We might show you some snow here from Chicago. So we'll see. Happy Halloween Eve. Halloween's Eve. And we'll try it on TikTok tonight. If that doesn't work, we'll go back to YouTube and we'll keep on trucking. So thanks for tuning in from Chicago. Thanks for watching the Buckingham Fountain. That was great. We'll talk to you later. Have a great Monday. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.